Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the TV and conference call talk show, The Road to Success. The talk show, The Road to Success, is a talk show about any and everything that you want to talk about. Although we do have a main topic, and tonight's topic is success, GPS. I'm Professor William Murray, president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. I'm a mindologist. I'm a 45-year entrepreneur, educator, and author. I teach the thought and action process to success, whether it's personal, spiritual, financial, or entrepreneurial. I take you from idea to implementation and beyond. It is at the Millionaire Mastermind Institute where we take you from, like I said, from idea to implementation and beyond. The talk show is here to make your life easier and much more knowledgeable. And as always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. Like I said, this evening's show is Success, GPS. So I'm going to give you the GPS system. I'm going to help you get to your success, your roadmap, your guideline. Y'all hold on 1 second. I'm getting an echo and I got to correct that echo. That should be much better. I'm still getting an echo. And I don't know why. First time I've got an echo. Wow. That's okay. It'll work out. Like I said, I'm here to help you, guide you, get you where it is you want to go. Because I do teach the thought and action process to success. Because success, y'all, people got to realize there's a process. Now, my goal for this evening is to open your mind and show you just how easy success is. Now, there's the only thing. Now, here's the catch to all of this. The only thing that's easier than success is breathing. Did you get what I'm saying? That's how easy success is. Because once you learn the process, success is very easy once you put it in action. And the only thing that's easier than success is breathing. How easy is breathing? Well, that's the only thing easier than success. That's the only thing that's easier than success. There's a process, a roadmap to success. And yes, I, Professor William Murray, am your GPS system. One thing for sure, you can never, ever, ever be afraid to take the journey of knowing. Understand this, y'all. Understand this. God and fear cannot occupy the same space. That's why I say don't be afraid to take that journey of knowing and knowledge. There are 6 questions, just 6, and I'm giving you this over and over and over and over until you get it. There are 6 questions you must answer constantly. What, when, where, why, who, and how. Now, this is your true roadmap. Now, you got to realize, like I say, what I tell you all the time, if you think it, ink it. And like I always tell you, you repeat, you repeat, you repeat until learning takes place. And then you repeat, you repeat, you repeat until understanding takes place. What I always tell you, you're where you are. Why are you behind? Why are you where you are? behind your choices. You see how I may say something different times at different things, but it fits because life is like a circle. It always comes back around. I know you hear me say all the time that, but remember what goes around comes around. It's a circle. And here's something that you got to understand, because when God said, on every corner of the earth there is goodness. Every corner of the earth there is goodness. And then he made the world round. That's the sense of humor of God. Your spirit, your universal God, your spiritual God. And see, and I'm going to say this again. I know you heard me say this before, and before. With today's technologies, ignorance is a choice. Not knowing. I mean, it's too easy. I got to. All of us got phones. Go to Google and ask any question. But you can ask a question that's not there, that it can't get an answer to, and do it in another way, and it will somehow figure out a way to give you that answer. Ignorance is a choice. No doubt it is. It's the choices you make. Do you need to know? Do you need to know? Get the woman here. Excuse me, y'all, while I open up a little bit. Yeah, give me some fresh air. Give me some fresh air. Oh, that's better. Now I feel good. I feel good now. As soon as I open that window, I can feel that air coming through there. Today was a beautiful day. Well, every day is a beautiful day. Don't care what the weather is, every day. If your heart is smiling and your mind is happy, sunshine, baby, sunshine. Don't care what the weather is. One of the worst things, oh, when I heard this, and I put it in another phrase, way of doing it, but this is the basic thing of it. One of the worst things in man or woman is their sincere ignorance or conscious stupidity. Martin Luther King said something similar to that, but he said that sincere ignorance and conscious stupidity, and that's going to be the downfall of most people. Look at where we are now because of what we don't know. What does a child do? And that's what I tell you. You never, ever, 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 ever tell a child to shut up when they're asking you the question, the universal question of all children. It's like they go through to school before they're born to find out the most important question to ever, 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 ever ask. And every child on earth at one time asked the same question over, 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 and over. Why? Well, baby, you can't do that. Why? Well, baby, you may hurt yourself. Why? And you can't get tired of it, because when they're asking the why question, they're asking you for information. Well, when you ask the why question, what are you doing? What are you doing when you ask the why question? Think about it. What are you doing? You're asking for information. You can never get tired of asking for information. Ever get tired of asking for information. Like I tell you, those who ask no, those who don't never will. It is, we are where we are now because of what we don't know. I'm looking at me now. Lord, if I'd have knew 20 years ago, and all of us at one time in our life going to say this, had I known 20 years ago what I know now, Lord have mercy, would I be? Think about it. what you've learned over the last 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 1 year. What have you learned? That's why I always tell you, ask yourself, what I learned today? What I learned today? What I learned today? And when you think it, ink it, baby. Because at the end of the year, go back and read where you were at the beginning of the year and look at where you are now. In a lot of ways. In a lot of ways. See, knowledge will forever, and I mean forever, triumph over ignorance. Y'all, I got a ticklish in my throat. Knowledge will forever triumph over ignorance. Because knowledge is your roadmap to getting any and everything in life that you desire, that you want, that you work for. How do I know what I know? How do I know what I know? And I think I'm brilliant. But I know I'm brilliant. But what I give you in my brilliance is my expertise. How do I know what I know? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you the answer to that. Because I go to self-taught university. Hello. I attend daily my classes in self-taught university. I also attend the School of Research, Reading, Studying, and the Institute of Knowing. I do. I always tell y'all how much I research, how much I read, because research is going to require is reading, studying, which leads you into knowing. It leads you into knowing. And people say, "Well, I can't afford that." But look, you can't afford it when most of the time it's if you do it right and you start, it is free. FREE. Because if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. That will cost you more than anything, and not in a positive way. Because what you don't know will hold you up or bring you down, baby. What you don't know will hurt you in the long run. So here's one thing about education. And I'm never going to tell everybody not to go to college. Go to college, get that degree. But see, everybody's not meant to go to college. I went to college, y'all. I went. And then when I got there, after a while, I realized this is not for me. This is not for me. Not realizing as much as I love to study and read, college just didn't fit me. At least at that time, mentally, that's what I told myself. It didn't fit me. And so I left, came to Washington, D.C., and started my life as a man. See, a degree can maybe keep you working, give you a job, but a continuous self-taught education can make you rich and wealthy. You know, I tell y'all know, y'all heard me tell y'all the story that I heard when they were interviewing this millionaire, and I can't think of his name, y'all. And I looked through my notes and I can't find his name, so it's gonna come to me one day when I might be doing something, I cut the grass, and also the name gonna pop in my mind. He said he read the book. They asked him, they said, how'd you become a billionaire? He says, what guided you to becoming a billionaire? And he told the interviewer, I read the book, Think and Grow Rich 83 times. 83. And he's a billionaire. It helped him grow to being a billionaire. Now, there's a question that they asked Warren Buffett. They asked Warren Buffett, Warren, if you could have anything, I'll give you one wish. If you could get one wish, what would it be? And he said, I wish I could read faster. One of the richest men in the world wish was that he could read faster. Why is that? That means he could read more books. That's what that meant. He wished he could read more books. Think about that. See, readers are leaders. That's obvious. Readers are leaders because of their knowledge, their information. See, it's not, and it boils down to this: it's not that, it's not that you know, it's what you know and what you're putting into practice. I'm serious, y'all. I wish y'all would see my library, and I'm getting more. And people send me books. They write books, send them to me, and I read them. I read as many of them as I can with the time of me in my studies. What are you reading? It's not that you read, it's what you read. Because if you're reading fiction, if you're reading slut magazines, you know what I'm talking about, or if you're reading these Who Shot John magazine, well, Sally done married John's best friend, and that should not interest you. Let me ask you a question. I ask you this all the time about your car. When you're in your car and you listen to music. Every day, all the way to work, all the way home, you listen to music. How much money is that music making you? How much is that money, is that music making you? But if you turn your car into that four-wheel university and you're listening and studying while you're driving, your car then becomes a four-wheel university, baby. You go get from A to B because that's why you're there and the purpose of you in your vehicle. Get from where you are to where you want to go. But you got to turn it into a learning institution because you're there. I don't care whether for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. You do it every day and look how much time and how much you're going to learn in that period of time. You would be surprised. Oh, what a surprise. And I'm not conceited, y'all. I'm really, really not. But I listen to me so much. I've got almost 200 videos on YouTube. Mr. W. Murray, MRWMURRY. Because I do classes like this and I talk about this. And it's got my mind going and thinking. And that's why I say if you got a book that you really learned something from, don't read it just once. Look at the billionaire. He done read one book, Think and Grow Rich, 83 times, and he's a billionaire. He wouldn't have been that had he not used that book for his source of information, guidance. 83, you know what I mean? 83 times. That's not the only book he read, but he read that one book 83 times. And Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, which he could, if they said one wish, what would it be? Which he could read faster. Because he wants that knowledge, that information. It's so much knowledge and information out there that he wants to absorb all he can absorb. He's not reading now to make the money. He's just reading to know and advance himself. That's it. He's reading to know and advance himself. He doesn't want to go out there and make a mistake that cost him his billions. Everything is changing so fast, it's hard to keep up. And here's the thing about the whole thing. I guarantee you that Warren Buffett, Oprah, Mark Zuckerberg, and all of these people who have these million and billion dollar companies, I guarantee you not one of them is the smartest person in their company. Those who know why hire those who know how. Now listen to what I'm telling you. Those who know why hire those who know how. See, you're the how. They're the why. They know why they need you. So what they gonna do? They're gonna hire you. A lot of these big companies right now, right this moment, go because I know what they did down to A&T, which is one of the top business schools in the country, and people don't realize that A&T in South Carolina is one of the largest business schools, most successful business schools in the country. These corporations go down there and hire the juniors for their senior year and tell them, I will pay all of your fees for your senior year if you give us 3 to 5 years. Well, what's that going to do? That's going to give them their senior year, no expenses. That's going to give them a job when they get out, and that's going to give them 3 to 5 years experience in their field of business. The companies are the why. The students are the how. Those who know why hire those who know how. They aren't losing no money by paying your senior year and you giving them 3 to 5 years of your time after you graduate. Yeah, you got a job. You come out of school with a good paying job. And then you got that 3 to 5 years to hone your skills, to figure out what and where you want to go, what you want to do. You ain't gotta go out there and job hunt. Would you turn down that opportunity if I came and said, look, I'll pay your senior year if when you graduate you give me 3 to 5 years in my company? I'll give you a 60, 70, 80, $100,000 salary. Well, if they give you $100,000 salary base, how much money are you making then? But look what you're getting for it, the experience, and look at your resume. And you may grow in that company till, when you're ready to leave and start your own, you got the experience. You got the contacts. You got the know-how. A degree can keep you working, but a continuous self-taught education can make you rich and wealthy. See, I had a good job, y'all. I mean, I had one of the top jobs in the city. And then I just realized that nobody can make me as happy or pay me as much money as I could pay me. No way nobody gonna pay me the money that I make working for me. I had this lady the other day, and it was amazing. I was in Lowe's. I went and got some flower pots because I repotted my wife's plant boy. She loved plants. So I went and bought 50 pounds of soil and some pots to repot her plants. And I was talking to this lady, and she told me about 2 or 3 things she was doing other than working at Lowe's. And I told her, but dude, you got to focus. And she couldn't understand. I told her, follow one course to successful. Focus, FOCUS. And I try to get her to understand that you got to focus on one thing. And she couldn't pick up what I was trying to tell her. And I lost my concentration of thought, y'all. So the story come back to me to tell you what I was saying. But one thing for sure that you got to realize, you got to know. One thing you sure for sure You got to know. And that's how to know. How to know. I don't think that lady at Lowe's is going to succeed because she's got her hand in too many different fires, calling them business and end up just being obvious. Because one's got to pay for the other, got to pay for the other, got to pay for the other. You got to know how to know. I just gave you a way of how to know and gave you a roadmap on what to know. See, I'm going to give you this quote. Learn from the knowing or forever remain the unknowing. And that's Professor William Murray. That's who quoted that. Learn from the knowing or forever be the unknowing. Who wants to be the unknowing? Who do you know that wants to be in the crowd of the unknowing? Do you? Is it you? Hold on, y'all. I think I know why I'm getting this echo. I think I had my mics up too loud. Give me an echo. I'm looking at me when I stood up and got right in the camera's way. I'm sorry, y'all. Now, the question I have for you, because I told you, I go to the school, I go to self-taught university. I go to the school of study, learning, knowing, and knowledge. Reading, research. Where do you attend? Where do you attend? Nobody can answer that but you. So you're the only one to answer that question. Where do you attend? And where do you attend? Now, here's something that you got to ask yourself, and only you can answer this question. And it's a big question. What do you want out of life? What do you want? What do you want out of life? I know what I want out of life. I truly know what I want out of life. I want to educate and help my people and people in general be successful, learn the thought and the action process to success. That's my goal. That's it. That's all I want out of life. And make a living that's comfortable at teaching. I know what I know because I'm a 45-year entrepreneur. I'm an information junkie. I study and read all the time. Now, here's the biggest question out of everything I said all day. Here's the biggest question out of everything that is a must answer for you. Because I just asked you, what do you want out of life? And the question that's bigger than that is, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? Tell me. What are you doing about what you want out of life? What are you doing about it? Because only you can answer that question. And you got to ask yourself that on a constant, consistent basis. What do you want out of life? What do you want? And what are you doing about it? That's a powerful question, y'all. You know that, right? See, and I know y'all can say, oh, Mr. Murray, you said that before. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep repeating until the learning takes place, and then I'm gonna continue repeating until understanding takes place. You have to come out of your comfort zone, because why? Your comfort zone is not your friend. When you are constantly in your comfort zone, you're not growing. You are not growing. You're not. See, your comfort zone stops you and blocks you from building and growing that which you're seeking. It ain't your friend. See, me, I'm comfortable. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, I'm comfortable. But I'm comfortable at being uncomfortable. Did you hear what I just said? I'm comfortable at being uncomfortable. Hello? I'm comfortable being uncomfortable. I want to be uncomfortable. And then when I work out that uncomfortableness and grow to my next uncomfortness, that means I've grown, baby. I have grown. And you know how spiritual I am. And everything I'm telling you now is through a spiritual mindset. Because it's all up to you. And you are spirit. Listen to and know your spirit. Y'all quit ignoring your spirit. Learn to listen. Learn to listen. It's like it's a foreign language to you. And your spirit speaks to you so many times a day until it gets to the point where it just ain't going to say nothing. You're not going to listen no way. And once you start listening and learning, your spirit and talking to it, not through thought, but vocally, you could be surprised what you're going to pick up in the conversations y'all going to have. Because people say, and you do, if you're around me, you can see me talking to myself. Yes, you are. And I tell you, please, when I am, don't disturb me because I'm having a staff meeting. I am having a staff meeting. So don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt my staff meeting. One of the biggest mistakes that we make as a people, period, 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 as we get up and everything is centered on money. That is one of the biggest mistakes in life that we make. Everything is centered on money. I just had to tell one of my relatives to stop buying me expensive gifts. I don't need expensive stuff. If you wanted to give me a wallet, don't go spend $100 on a wallet. Shit, go get a $19, $15, $20 wallet. It's gonna do the same thing. I don't care for name brand. If you're going to give me a pair of slacks, they ain't got to be name brand. You gonna give me a bag of socks, they ain't got to be name brand. If you're gonna give me a backpack, what the hell do I care what's written on the backpack? A $10, $15, $20 backpack will work just as good as $100 and some dollar backpack. That's how I feel about telephone. All you fools running out here getting the latest and the greatest. Well, hell, my phone does the same thing yours does, and I ain't got no big expensive name brand phone. Man, I just went out and bought me a da 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 da. Yeah, you damn fool. You fool. And you got all these people who don't have money, got the stimulus checks. And they went out there and they bought the latest and the greatest. And when they get home, they ain't even got a damn computer. What is the latest and greatest to do for you when you home and ain't got a damn computer? When you go out and buy one of these big 50-something inch TVs, why? My 25-inch TV was just as good. I'm seeing the same thing you see. Who you trying to impress? See, me, all I want to do is impress me and my God. That's it. That's all I want to impress me, my God. That's it. And I often tell you, never work for money. Never, ever. People say, man, you crazy. What you work for? I work for success, baby. I keep telling you, money is materialistic. Success is spiritual. And I'm a very spiritual person. I teach you from a spirit point of view. How am I doing? How am I doing? Stop working for money, y'all. Start working for success. I'm going to take a slight pause for the calls right here, y'all. And let y'all know what the Millionaire Mastermind Institute is getting ready to do. Because I'm going to do two things this weekend and next weekend. Tomorrow, I will be presenting at the Temple of Mother Earth. Tomorrow, Saturday, May the 22nd, at 6 p.m. at the Temple of Mother Earth at 2415 32nd Street, Southeast Washington, D.C. at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. tomorrow. Bring your own chair or bring a blanket because you can lay out in the grass. It's outdoors, y'all. It is outdoors, out of doors. It's going to be beautiful tomorrow. And tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock, it's going to be gorgeous. I'm doing an outdoor presentation, y'all, on spirit, business, and life success. I'm going to give you lessons on the thought and action process to success. Don't be late, y'all. The session is going to start at 6 o'clock on time. So we're about an hour, maybe an hour, 15 minutes. That's it. Tomorrow, Saturday, May the 22nd at 6 p.m. at the Temple of Mother Earth, 2415 32nd Street Southeast, Washington, D.C. 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Hope to see you there. Y'all come on out and bring your blanket and bring your family, bring your kids, 13 or up. I don't want kids running around because it's not going to be where they can run around. I mean, they can, but we prefer them not because we can't be responsible for them. We can't be responsible for them. And let me tell you about what else I'm doing. Now, see, that's tomorrow, right? The following Saturday, I'm going to do a backyard seminar called Backyard Seminar 2. You got to get your tickets, y'all. We only allow for 25 people at the location, outdoors. You can do anything, bring a chair or bring a blanket, but we're going to have a setup for you if you want to be in the shade. I got tents. I got tents and everything, chairs, tables. And that's going to be from 10 to 12 next Saturday, the 29th, at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now, to reserve your seat and your and get the location, go to Backyard Seminar 2, the number 2, backyardseminar2.eventbrite.com. Backyard Seminar 2.eventbrite.com. And y'all, the session will start on time. May the 29th, that's next Saturday. And here's what I want you to do. And there's a reason why I'm gonna give y'all some directions. Here's what I want you to do. Those of you out there just listening, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, or my business page, or whether you're on the conference call line right now, listening in. I want you to go to my YouTube page, my Instagram page, my LinkedIn page, my Facebook page, my business page, and like and subscribe to that page. So every time I do something, you'll get a notice when I go live. When I go live, you'll get a notice. Just subscribe to it. Subscribe to my pages. Facebook, facebook.com/W Murray. YouTube, youtube.com Mr. MRWMURRY. Well, let me get let me do this right here real quick. Let me give you the, I just had it. What did I do with it? I don't know where I put it, y'all. There it is. Now, if you want to go to my Instagram page, it's Murray, M-U-R-R-Y, William, on Instagram. LinkedIn is linkedin.com/INN/William Murray. And subscribe to my page, y'all, so you can get information and notification of what I'm doing. Because, y'all, I'm be speaking other places, teaching other things. It all depends on what the organizations want me to teach. And you can tune in because we're going to stream them. When they let me, I'm going to stream them. Now, everybody is not going to give me permission to stream. But if they do, I am going to stream it. Backyard Seminar 2.eventbrite.com. The 29th of next Saturday from 10 to 12. Oh, y'all, we had a good time last time. Oh, wait till y'all see who I got speaking. I'm not even going to tell you. Oh. Wait. Oh, God, I'm so good. See, I can't do that. They told me I couldn't let people know they want to be there. How can I give you a hint and not tell you who? They are very successful and have helped people make millions of dollars. That's all I can tell you. So next Saturday, they have helped people make millions of dollars, and they invest in companies. That's all I can tell you. They didn't give me permission to tell you who, so I can't tell you that. Now, for those of you who say, well, I want to do a backyard seminar in my backyard or at my house or in my location, give me a call here at the Institute at 240-619-2019. 240-619-2019. And for those of you that's on Facebook or my Facebook page or on LinkedIn, put something in the feed, y'all, and I'll read it out. I'll put it out there. Okay, I've given y'all what I'm doing, y'all. Let's see how many people want to show up to my events. I hope you do, especially the one next Saturday, tomorrow and next Saturday. I want to show people that I got to follow. I got to show people that I got to follow. If you want to send me a email or something like that, send me an email at trts.info1@gmail.com. The road to success. TRTS.info, the number one, info1@gmail.com. Call me at the Institute, 240-619-2019. Let's talk, y'all. Now, let me finish this real quick, and so we got to open up the lines. Everything I've talked about today, success GPS system and giving you that, is centered on one word. Your success is centered on one word: determination. Determination. The quality of mind which reaches definite conclusions. A quality that makes you continue trying to do or achieve something that is difficult. Determination. See, you were born from determination. You were born from determination. What do I tell you? And I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to tell you the same story over and over and over until you get it. You know you're a winner. Automatically, you will not be here where you're not a winner. Out of the billions and billions and billions of sperm cells, you won the race. If it wasn't you, you wouldn't be here. It'd be someone else. because each sperm cell is a different individual. You won the white race to that to your mother's egg in order for you to be here. So why would you think that you're not a winner? You were made to be a winner. The question is now, what is your determination? See, determination will make you a winner. Effort plus failure plus effort plus failure plus effort plus failure plus effort equals success. And all that takes determination. You can't give up. You can't quit. What I tell my great-great-grandson, he tells me all the time, he ain't with 5, but he tell me, he said, can't quit, G Papa, I can't quit. Can't quit. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Yes, you are a winner, son. Winners never quit. And quitters never win. If you want to succeed, action and determination will get you there. Do good before you do well. Patience and determination is the key. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. And the tortoise showed you that slow and steady wins the race. Ask the rabbit who lost the race to the tortoise. Slow and steady wins the race. Determination, baby. Now here's something you got to realize, y'all. Every professional was once an amateur. You can't name one professional in any field that didn't start out as an amateur. And I'm gonna tell you this: y'all don't believe a word I'm telling you. Don't believe nothing I'm telling you. Research it for yourself and prove to me and prove me wrong, just to find out how right I am. And the knowledge you will get from that is more than I can teach you. Just in researching, trying to prove me wrong. Now that I fed your mind, go forth and succeed. Constantly tell yourself, I am determined to keep working on my road to success. Lines are open, y'all. Anybody out there want to say something to me? Lines are open. Talk to me. Lines are open. Talk to me. Before I close down in just a little bit, I'm going to close down, y'all, because I got something I got to do this evening. So I'm not going to go to full time. So I'm going to close down in just a little bit. Anybody got anything they want to say to them before I close down? Well, I want to thank everyone for tuning in and giving me the opportunity to talk to you. So until next time, y'all, like I always tell you.
Murray.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Murray, I want to thank you so much for this evening. I like what you said in regards to knowing, the knowing, even, maybe you can repeat that.
Which one? Which part?
The part where it said learning from the knowing, or to forever not knowing.
Learn from the knowing
Yeah.
or forever be the unknowing. Learn from the knowing or forever be the unknowing. That's a quote that William Murray gave me.
Mm-hmm. That's a very good one. And the other thing I was thinking, say successful people are always learners. We have a chance that they're constantly reading too. That's what you were saying earlier. Readers are leaders.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I'm glad you brought that up because I know with this COVID, we're still in some of it now.
You're breaking up, Maggie. You're breaking up real bad, dear. You are breaking up terrible.
I went to the bookstore today and I noticed that they had a lot of books that were on clearance and DVDs, and I was looking at those and I thought, I'm glad to be there because they're at a discount price, and I know there's a difference when you're holding a book versus not having a book. So anyway, I'm just encouraged by you telling us all that we need to continue studying and continue reading. And that keeps our mind sharp as well.
Yes.
And I'm just grateful for you. Always your encouragement is just so solid, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mr. Murray.
Well, thank you, dear. I appreciate the fact that you appreciate it. Makes me figure and know that what I'm doing is not a waste. Like they always say, if I can save one, then my life was not in vain. If I can educate one, my life is not in vain. If I can teach one, my life is not in vain.
Thank you.
So thank you. And I tell you that if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether I'm pushing or pulling y'all. We will get there together. I love you, and I truly, truly do. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh, y'all, I got something I want to say right here too. Y'all, I've lost a very, very dear friend, and y'all know this person. May not have met him, but y'all know this person. My good friend, one of my big supporters, and my dear, dear friend, Casper McAllister, passed a week ago Wednesday. I was meaning to mention it the other night, and just I wrote it down and didn't bring it up. So y'all put McAllister family in your prayers, because that was my buddy. And when she called me and told me that he had passed, I didn't handle it at all well, y'all. It really broke me. It broke me because I loved him so much. People live a lifetime don't get a chance to meet a person like Casper. So y'all put the McAllister family in Baltimore in your prayers. And like I always tell you, I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And keep working on your road to success. Until next time, y'all. By next week, Tuesday, tune in Tuesday. Miss Falamolo called me, Belinda Falamolo called me and told me I got some information for you, Mr. Murray. I don't know. She says not all about the stimulus, but I got some good information because she's out there with the movers and shakers, and she knows what's happening. So I'm telling you, tune in Tuesday. Miss Falamolo will be my guest, and she will give us some vital information. Tell everybody to tune in Tuesday. Until then, y'all, God bless, and keep working on your road to success. Until next time, y'all, God bless.